tomorrow, but only for this reason. Every one of us is sure that he has a future here, and we are working on it every day.
Thank you, Carlo. Thanks very much.
Emma Saunders, please.
Hi, can you hear me, Carlo?
Yes.
Good. Nice to see you. Firstly, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, you've spoken about him there. You'll know he became the first player you've managed to score hat-tricks in back-to-back home games since Cristiano Ronaldo. Perhaps what's most fascinating about this is James Rodriguez played in all 4 of those matches, so with Ronaldo and now with Dominic. How much do you think Dominic is benefiting from playing with James at Everton?
Wow, I think that, as I said in the last press conference, to have James behind is helpful, not only for Dominic, but also for the striker. It's helpful for the team to have a better possession when we have the ball. I think that Dominic used the quality not only of James, but also the quality of the team. That is what we are like to do, is to play attacking football, and now he's really focused in the box, and this is the reason because in this moment he scored a lot of goals, not only for James, but because he received a lot of assists also from the other players, like Gylfi did a fantastic pass in the last goal that he scored against West Ham.
Brighton, you mentioned at the top you expect it to be tough this weekend. They'll be disappointed after Manchester United registering some 18 shots against them. Just tell us a bit more about what you're expecting of Brighton this weekend.
Yeah, I saw the game against United, and what I have to say that they played a fantastic game. They are playing a fantastic football. The idea of football is really clear, really excited, because they like to attack. And so I think we would like to attack tomorrow. It will be an open game, I'm sure, for this. And I think it's going to win who defend better, not who attack better. Because I think that both teams, Everton and Brighton, in this moment, has a good attacking style. I think who defend better tomorrow is going to win.
Okay. And Graham Potter, he's described you as a legend of football. How do you describe Graham Potter?
I'm pleased for this, of course, but sometimes to be a legend is close to be old, It seems also to be old, but I feel young. I still feel young, and I don't know Graham well. But I know the job that he's doing at Brighton. That a really fantastic job. Brighton played last season good football, and the identity of the team is really clear. And I think you can judge a manager not only for the result, but also for the identity of the team. And the identity of Brighton is really clear.
And just finally, I'm not sure if James asked for Sky, but just an update on the injuries. And Richarlison, Allen, are they available this weekend?
So the list of the injury is quite big today, but we don't have involved tomorrow, as usual, Brand White, Holgate, John Joe Ken is out, Allan is out, Andre Gomez is out. Richarlison, we are trying to... He's better. We are going to have a test tomorrow morning, and we will see if he's available to play or not.
Okay. Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you.
Alistair McGowan.
Hi, Carlo. How are you?
Hi.
I just wanted to ask you more about Dominic Calvert-Lewin, obviously. Were you aware that when he was younger, he was a midfielder? And does that surprise you, given how much success he's had as a striker under you?
Well, No, I didn't know that he was a midfielder, and he doesn't know that I was a striker, and I finished as a midfielder. So when you are young, really, you don't know what's going on in the future in your career. I think that for a characteristic that he has, he cannot be a midfielder because he's a powerful player. He is not a resistant player. He's really powerful. He has a lot of energy. He's really fast. So it's not his style is not his physical style is not like a midfielder. It's like a striker. He is a striker.
Last week you said that if he didn't score 20 goals this season, you would have a problem with him. Since then, he's scored 4 more goals. So have you changed your target for him?
No, my target point, it doesn't change. I never asked to a striker to score goals. I asked to a striker to work well for the team, to be ready. Of course, the striker has more opportunity of the other to score goals. But I'm really pleased that he's doing really well. He scored goals because at the end, a striker, above all a central forward, is judged for the goals that he scored.
I didn't realise that you were a forward when you were younger. So do you like working with strikers? Is that your favourite sort of role to play with?
Oh, I like him as a striker because he's able to do everything. So he's not. I think he's a complete striker because he usually a striker tall like him is not so fast. Is not so good to attack the line. He's also, if he's really tall, he's really fast. So he's a complete striker. It's not easy to find a striker with this kind of characteristic.
And just last of all, I was wondering just if you could answer a question about Yannick Bolasie. I think this week he's mentioned that he's maybe a bit frustrated with not playing in the team despite working very hard in training. Is he going to have a future? Is he going to be here after the transfer window?
But Bolasie is doing well. He's training well, properly. He's a professional. He is not part of the squad. I think if he can train with us if he's not able to find a club until the end of the market. But and if he stays here, of course, we are going to train him. But I said to him that we have a big squad, and unfortunately, there is no space for him.
Okay, thank you.
James Mountford.
Hello, Carlo.
Hi.
Just off the back of Alistair's question there, is it difficult to keep players happy and motivated if they're not in the squad week in, week out? I say that because in the League Cup, it was an opportunity to give a number, particularly midfielders, the chance of some game time. Do you envisage many departures between now and the end of the transfer window?
I think to keep the players happy is not the goal. I don't want to keep the players happy. I don't want that to reach result with the club. I know that it's impossible to keep all the players happy. But sometimes the sadness of the players, that the fact that maybe they can be upset with the manager can be a good motivation to work hard, to be focused, to wait the moment, because the moment comes. There is no other solution. If you are ready, the moment or soon or later for the players will come. The players maybe that were not involved in the last games, they will be involved tomorrow, and they have to be ready. And because at the end, I'm used to say to the players, the judge is not the manager. The judge is the training ground. If you do well in the training ground, you have a possibility to play. My job is to look what the player does in the training ground, and then after that, I have to choose the lineup.
And after winning your first 6 games of the season, something Everton haven't done since 1938, can you put your finger on one thing of why it has clicked so far this season?
I said that there are a lot of reasons. The reason first, I think that the new signing improved the squad first, improve the quality, and also the player. I think for this fact that we are here are more motivated, has more ambition. We started well. The atmosphere is good. But I know that it's going to finish. This is going to finish. This a beautiful bubble. There's a beautiful bubble where we are living now. Everything is okay. Everything is perfect. It's going to finish, or sooner or later, it's going to finish. And the strength of the squad is when the danger is coming, we have to be ready. We have to be strong there. And maybe it comes tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe because the opponent team is really strong tomorrow, and we are not focused. And if we are not focused there, the danger will come tomorrow for sure.
Well, hopefully not tomorrow. Thanks for your time, Carlo.
Thank you.
Carl, Markham.
Hi, Carlo. Just to go back to the injuries, the new injuries. You say Gomez, Kenny, and Alan are all out tomorrow. How serious are their individual injuries? How long are you looking out? Are they looking out?
Alan. I think that there is the international break. After the international break, he will be ready, 100%. Not for John Joe. John Joe is out for at least for 4 weeks. And so 2 weeks after the international breaks. Gomez, I think he will be ready. If we didn't play tomorrow, if we played Sunday or Monday, he was ready. So it's a really little thing, but it's not available to play tomorrow. But he will be ready. So the player, not big injury. Apart from John Joe, that he has a twist on his ankle is what quite serious.
Okay, just one more for me then. I know you've spoken a lot about Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's spoken about what you said to him, saying he needs to stay nearer the goal and concentrate on the penalty area. I'm just wondering what specific work you have done with him sort of since pre-season to sort of help him with his form.
Well, honestly, we did nothing special. We trained with the team. For all the striker, we do some individual exercise for crosses, for finishing, but nothing special. I think that it was more mental or tactical to be focused in the box. That comparing the fact that we didn't train specifically for this reason.
Okay, we'll just take one from Rob Ellis and then one from Lewis.
Hi, Carlo. Good afternoon. This weekend will be your 100th game in the Premier League. I just wondered how significant an achievement that is for you, and if perhaps you had a favourite game during your time coaching in England.
Well, I didn't know, honestly, that I managed 100 games. I'm really pleased to be here. It was at Chelsea a fantastic period. It is now a fantastic period here, but this is the atmosphere of the Premier League, of the English football. The best game, the best memory... I think the best difficult. I think it was the victory against Man United at Old Trafford that practically gave us the Premier League title when I was in Chelsea. And of course, the first game, the reception that I received my first game here against Burnley.
Thanks, Carlo.
Just one more from Lewis, please.
Hola, Carlo. Hi,
Hola.
How are you? Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Me alegra. I'm going to ask in English anyway. if you don't mind, because everybody can understand.
I think you are going to ask for James.
Exactly. And I got two questions about James. The first one is if everything is okay for James Rodriguez to travel to Colombia to play with the national team. I mean, having in mind the current situation. And the second one is he in your plans in the squad against Liverpool on October the 17th of October, bearing in mind that he plays against Chile on October the 14th in the evening? It means the morning of the 15th in here. I mean, is he in your plans to play against Liverpool?
James is fit. He's in a good condition. He can go to play, and his desire to play for the national team. He can go with Jerry Mina. They have a game. They have two games. The last game is against Chile, but is 14th of October, but is 13 October in Chile. So he doesn't have a lot of time to recover. I hope that he's going to recover well for the game against Liverpool. If he doesn't recover well for the game against Liverpool, he's going on the bench. There is no other solution.
And are you going to have any special logistics to trying to take them out from Chile to here straight away?
No, I think that Colombia national team has organized for him everything. I think that they follow the protocol of the FIFA for the virus, and we have to respect and accept that. They are going to take care of the players for this kind of travel.
Okay, thank you very much, Carlos. Muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you. That completes the end of the open section. So if we can move on to the newspapers, please.
لتنفيذها النجم هاري كين. عادة النجوم الكرة العالمية يضيعوا ضربات الترجيح. النجوم هم اللي يطيح على راسهم يعني كل شيء ويضيعوا ركلات الترجيح. زلت في ذهني ركلات ترجيح كبيرة في أوقات كبيرة ضيعوها لاعبين كبار ونجوم كبار. يا هاري كين. هاري كين يستعد لتنفيذ الركنة. إدوار مندي وهاري كين. مندي وهاري كين. كين راح يضيعها. كين راح يضيعها. كين يسددها ويسجلها جول. 5 أهداف لصالح توتنهام. هاري كين على يسار إدوار مندي. الركلة الخامسة والأخيرة اللعب كله سيكون على ميسن ماونت. علاش تتسرع يا ميسن ماونت؟ روح بعقلك، روح بعقلك، عندك الوقت. ميسن ماونت والركلة الخامسة لصالح عناصر تشيلسي أمام إيغلوريس. يستعد صغير تشيلسي لتنفيذ الركلة من أمام إيغلوريس. لا ضيعها. ميسن ماونت يمنح مورينيو التأهل للدور الربع النهائي من كأس الرابطة الإنجليزية المحترفة لكرة القدم. ماونت برا. 5-4 لتوتنهام على تشيلسي. قضي الأمر. خرج عملاق ثاني من عمالقة الكرة في كأس الرابطة بأقدام ميسن ماونت أمام إيغو لوريس. فوز مستحق، حتى ولو فاز تشيلسي نقول فوز مستحق، لأنه كل فريق عنده شوط. كانت الإثارة حتى في ضربات الترجيح التي فاز بها توتنهام. فاز مورينيو على التلميذ فرانك لامبارد. هكذا هي الكرة. شكرا لكم مشاهدي الأفاضل، نلقاكم مع متعة أخرى. إلى اللقاء. زميلي باسل اللحظات سيكون لديك الخط، تفضل وضيفك العزيز.
الكلمة الأخيرة لتوتنهام، وجوزيه مورينيو يتفوق هذه المرة على